Hi beautiful people, welcome back to the channel, Shantia's new chapter. Welcome to another episode of Worthy, Flirty, and Thriving. If you're new to this channel is dedicated to helping women live in a way that feels the most natural to them. Okay, so today, let me try not to hit the mic here. I have no idea what episode I'm on because I've shot some episodes and I didn't like them. So I'm reshooting it because the energy just wasn't right. And when the energy isn't right, I can't upload it. So today we're going to be talking about 3 lifestyle changes that you need to make in your life right now. They're going to change and absolutely transform the way that you see yourself, the way that you experience being in your body. So the first one we're going to be talking about is drink water. I know this sounds ridiculous to be like, what? This is practical. Well, it's practical advice, yes, but it's real. It's real. So what I would recommend doing is make sure you drink like a solid 8-ounce cup of water. First thing you get up, make sure everything is flowing and feeling good. I'm just telling you, for me, it just makes such a big difference when my body just feels good and everything's just flowing. So I like to drink my water first thing when I'm getting up in the morning, gulp that water down, allow it to refresh everything, and then make sure you are staying hydrated throughout the day. So this is something that I'm recommending because I have a tendency to forget to drink water, and I'm sure you do at times too, but it is such a lifesaver when it comes to 1, your health, but 2, skin as well. So I've had issues with skin, like acne, since puberty started. It was just wonderful, and water has just been a lifesaver. So it really allows your body to flush out those toxins and just the unnecessaries. It allows everything to move and process. But I would say in connection with water, make sure you are being semi-active in your lifestyle. Right now, my lifestyle is not that active. So what I would actually recommend doing, posture is huge. So if you're going to do anything where you can sit up straight, like at your desk, or I like to sit on the floor on my carpet. So if you can find a way to just like sit up straight, posture is so important for, again, allowing things to flow. If you live a stagnant lifestyle, those things are going to make a huge difference. Water and the way that you sit is huge. So it's huge for me because, again, my lifestyle is really stagnant right now. I do a lot of, on the computer stuff, and I try not to eat a lot because the carbs, they put me straight to sleep. Like I get so tired if I'm not burning those carbs. So what I have to do is make sure that things are flowing, and I try not to overeat, but that's something I tend to forget sometimes. So water is a lifesaver. It absolutely will make you glow. It'll absolutely just make you feel 10 times better in your body. It's so important, and it's easy to take it for granted. So please drink your water. I would highly recommend putting in some lime or lemon into your water just to make it taste delicious. So I don't drink any soda or juice. I just drink water. So anytime I get bored of water, sometimes I'm drawn to tea, coffee, but really, like coffee can be a bit much for my body. But really, I like to just flavor my water with some lemon or lime, and it tastes amazing. And if you put some ice in it, it tastes like you're sitting somewhere on an island on vacation. Like, it tastes amazing. Okay, so the second thing we're going to be talking about today is you need to start showing up for you. You need to start showing up for you. So the one thing I'm absolutely passionate about is helping women to show up for themselves without feeling like they need that extra validation for people to say, hey, show up. I'm talking about like friends, a boyfriend, whatever, husband. You need to show up for you just because it feels good to show up for you. You need to start showing up for you. And I'm really passionate about this because I feel like there are often people who are just searching and they're seeking for outsource something to make them feel good about themselves. Like, oh, I need a new relationship, or I need a new career. And I'm like, none of those things are going to really change until you change and start showing up for you. So my question to you is, when are you going to start showing up for you? This is something I had to learn. I was just wallowing in my feelings and just feeling so sorry for myself in a corner somewhere, and just being like, well, life is just so hard. Life is just so unfair. Like, when is it going to be my turn? When I start showing up for myself, the way that you show up for yourself is you invest in yourself in any way, shape, and form that makes you feel good. Any way, shape, and form that makes you feel good. It looks different for every person. But the reason why we feel unsettled in any kind of situation is because we are not showing up for ourselves. You know, when it comes to, oh, this isn't the job that I want, it's probably because you haven't yet fully shown up for yourself. No one is going to go out there and get the career but you. No one is going to go out there and get a healthy relationship but you. And you do this by creating the experience. I always say this, create it in your imagination, create it in yourself, experience it with yourself, be the experience. Fall in love with yourself. That sounds so vain, right? Like fall in love with myself, like what? But it's true. You need to start falling and like learning how to fall in love with yourself. So how do you expect, like someone's going to come towards you, let's say someone's attracted to you and they like you, but you start feeling like, oh no, like who, me? Who, me? Like, why are you thinking those things if you weren't understanding that? Why, you know how in certain movies, okay, let's go to movies. The women are like, wow, he chose me. And I'm just looking at that like, what? Of course. We don't need that extra validation to know why someone chose you. The minute they chose you, you should be like, well, yeah, they chose me, duh. What is there not to like? Right? You should be that confident about when things show up in your life. Like, what is there not to like? You don't have to go telling everybody and advertising it, but definitely own it in yourself. Own it in yourself. Fall in love with yourself. The way that I fell in love with myself, believe it or not, was through me creating things that I really wanted to do. Me like enjoying being with myself, just having fun, being by myself, creating things, doing art, creating videos. That made me fall in love with myself. It's so funny because I was like watching a video of myself and I was just like, oh, I liked the way my hair looked in that angle. But I'm like, how interesting. Like when I'm creating these videos, even the selfies that we take, like I am not going to fault anyone for taking selfies. It's so nice to feel good about yourself. And you absolutely deserve to do that. Like feel good about yourself, whatever that is for you. If that's looking in the mirror, putting on some makeup, taking a good bath, reading a good book, having fun, relaxing, going for a shopping trip, going to the park, having a nice picnic. Fall in love with yourself. Enjoy being with you. Enjoy being with you. Because when you really are enjoying being with yourself, then there's never going to be this insecurity of why would they not want to be with you? Own that. Hold yourself in high regard. Hold yourself in high regard. You know, I talked about this in my Queen of the World, Be the Queen of Your World video. Hold yourself in high regard, period. I do not understand these low standards. Part of that, you know, some people might say, like I've heard this at times, like people are like, okay, maybe I need to lower my expectations about, when I say hold yourself in high regard, like respect yourself. However you treat yourself is how someone would treat you. So we're not putting on these unreasonable expectations when someone comes into our life. We already have been doing the behaviors. We've been changing our lifestyle to fit how we feel like someone would treat us. So for example, perhaps we're already spoiling ourselves occasionally. So when someone starts spoiling you, it's not going to be like, wow, I'm so surprised you're spoiling. Like I spoil myself from time to time. That's not new. That's just me being with myself. I'm used to this. Therefore, it's easy for me to accept and for me to recognize and be grateful for it because I'm already having a good time with myself. I'm already attending to my own desires. I speak to myself with a certain kind of language. I hold myself in high regard. When I talk to myself, I speak words of love, of kindness. I hold myself in high regard. Show up for you. That's when people are really going to show up for you and the world and the universe and the career and the dreams. It's all going to start to show up for you when you start showing up for you more and more and more and make it a daily habit. And wake up every day thinking, how can I show up for myself today? What do I need? Maybe I need to rest and relax. Take it easy. Maybe I need to stop overthinking. Maybe I just need to go take a walk in nature and just be. Get curious about that. Get curious about who you are. And then find out how you can show up for yourself. The third thing we have on the list is amp up the passion. Amp up the passion. Amp up the passion. That's how I found my natural confidence. So confidence is a muscle, but it can feel like a natural build when you're doing something that you're actually passionate about. When you talk about things you're actually passionate about. I don't just go talk about anything. I'm not talking about biology and mutation. That's not something I'm interested in. I actually talk about things that I'm passionate about. So I don't get self-conscious about it because I already care about this stuff so much. I don't have to force the confidence. It comes and oozes naturally. So your natural confidence is going to be found in your natural voice and you speaking about things that you're genuinely passionate about. So amp up the passion. Dance. Dance. Movement is so important for the body. It's very healing. Go dance. Go have fun. Loosen up. And I think that's it. So, amping up the passion is just, I always say I'm a passionate person, but it's such a fun thing to experience. To me, what it is, it's life force, sensual, feminine, creative energies. That's what passion is to me. And that's why I like it. That's the thing that gets me in front of these videos. When I hit the upload and I'm not self-conscious about it, it's the passion. I talk about things I'm actually very passionate about. It's not forced. And if you feel like that's an area where you're needing to build is like your confidence, there's a way for you to build confidence naturally by just talking about things or doing things that you're passionate about. Doing things you're passionate about. Don't force yourself to do things. Do things that you're fashionable. Yes, be fashionable while you're doing it, but also be passionate while you're doing it too. I let my heart lead me. That's the passion. I let my heart lead me and show me the way. Whenever I succeeded at anything, it was because I was passionate about it. When my Toastmasters crew asked me to sign up to do the competition, never done it before, I had no idea what I was getting myself into. I ended up winning at 4 levels, up to district. People are like, who are you? You're new at this? They said it with respect. They're like, you got the energy. We love the way that you talk about things that you're passionate about. It's like, I'm like, well, I'm just passionate about it. I'm not I'm not thinking about what's the strategy to win. I'm just being myself. Being yourself is key. Being yourself. Okay, I hope you guys enjoyed those 3 tips, those 3 life-changing lifestyle changes that you can make to your life that's going to help shift things in a direction that feels great for you. Awesome. Like, subscribe to support the channel. Thank you guys so much for watching. I'll see you guys next time. Bye.